infertility in IVF. Let us know about Dr. Rachna. She is from Armoor. She did her MBBS in Osmania Medical College, completed in 2010, and she did her MD from AIIMS, New Delhi in 2016, and she did a fellowship in reproductive medicine in Kerala in 2019. She also did a fellowship in minimal invasive gynecology from New Delhi in 2018, and she did a diploma in gynec endoscopic surgery from Kiel, Germany, 2018. Now, presently, she is the director of Dr. Archana Fertility and Laparoscopy Center. So, let us invite her to enlighten on new technologies in IVF. We welcome you, Dr. Archana. We are very fortunate to have you on this stage. Thank you.
All have an idea of IVF, which stands for in vitro fertilization and ICSI. But today I am here to discuss you regarding the new technologies in the field of IVF. So the new techniques can be divided into three categories: those which have become practical and really making some changes in the results, those which are only of doubtful value, and those which have some future in the coming. First one coming to us is ERA. ERA stands for endometrial receptivity analysis. This is actually a genetic test that evaluates around the expression of 248 genes which are present on the endometrium. This is a boon to patients with recurrent implantation failures and recurrent abortions. When we analyze 100 patients, there is a small time period called a window of implantation that actually falls in the expected period in only 80% of the patients, whereas in 20% of the patients it is either pre-receptive or post-receptive. So ERA is actually a tool which helps us in finding out where exactly the zone falls. So in patients, if it comes out to be pre-receptive, we just increase the time period between the start time of progesterone and the transfer of embryo. And if it comes to be post-receptive, the time period between the starting of progesterone and embryo transfer is shortened. The next coming technique is pre-implantation genetic testing. It's formally called PGS or PGD. The PGT now is of three types. It's PGT-M stands for pre-implantation genetic testing monogeny, which actually tests for monogenic disorders like cystic fibrosis, Huntington disease, sickle cell anemia, hemophilia. PGT-A stands for aneuploidy. This is actually the formerly called PGS or pre-implantation genetic screening. This screens all the 46 chromosomes for any aneuploidy. And PGT-SR stands for structural rearrangements, which actually finds out any structural rearrangements like translocations, inversions, etc. So what we do in PGT is exactly, we take a biopsy from the day 3 or day 5 embryos. From day 3 embryos, we take a blastomere biopsy, and from day 5 embryos, we take a trophoectoderm biopsy, and we actually subject it to genetic testing. So we come to know what is the ploidy status of the embryo. So if it's a euploid embryo, the potential of the embryo to convert into future pregnancy is very high. So PGT is really a very good help in patients with RIF and recurrent abortions. Next coming technique is MAX. MAX stands for magnetic activated cell sorting of. The technique or the funda behind this is that when the spermatozoa undergoes apoptosis or programmed cell death, the membrane, the cell integrity is breached, and a phospholipid called phosphatidylserine, it actually gets breached and it comes to the surface. So the annexin is a calcium dependent phospholipid binding protein with high affinity for this phosphatidylserine. So what we do in MAX is that we conjugate the annexin molecules to magnetic microspheres, and we pass the sperm, the seminal fluid through a column, through the affinity column, which is subjected to the magnetic field outside. So the apoptotic sperms which express the annexin molecules, they move to the periphery of the field, and the central field contains healthy sperms. So this is a sperm selection technique. The next coming one is sequential embryo transfer. This is a very new technique. It's only practiced in very few centers. What we do in this is that we transfer a day 3 and a day 5 embryo in a single embryo transfer cycle. So the principle is that the first day 3 embryos induces an increase in the endometrial receptivity, and it creates an environment, a good environment for the coming day 5 embryo. And also the mechanical stimulation we do with the embryo transfer catheter, it also creates a good environment for the day 5 embryos. And also the sequential ET, it increases the chances of hitting the right implantation window. The other technique in the embryo transfer, the embryo, both of them we do transfer in the same sitting of the embryo transfer. So what is the principle behind this is that transfer of two embryos will actually, of different developmental stages, will actually ensures the prolonged action of embryonic factors like HCG, soluble human leukocyte antigen, and granulocyte colony stimulating factor. Also, one more principle is that the endometrium is heterogeneous structure in which the optimal receptivity is achieved at different times in different compartments. So, if one embryo is not in the right phase, the other embryo hits the implantation window and it goes ahead and implants. So, that is the principle behind this. The next coming thing is immunotherapy, which is of great debate nowadays, and the things it is of much importance in patients again with recurrent implantation failures and recurrent abortions, who mount an altered or abnormal immune response to the transfer of an embryo. The first coming thing in the immune therapy is intralipids. These intralipids are basically, there's nothing but synthetic products composed of soybean oil, some egg yolk and phospholipids. The principle is that they provide essential fatty acids which play a role in reducing the inflammation and oxidative stress. These intralipids are usually given around 7 to 10 days prior to the embryo transfer, then again after the positive beta HCG test, and then again every 2 to 4 weeks till 24 weeks of gestation. But there is a lot of debate regarding these intralipids, and still the evidence is inconclusive regarding this use. Next coming thing is intravenous immunoglobulins. This is a very good article published which said that these intravenous immunoglobulins are of role only in patients with higher NK cell, natural killer cell activity, and of no to minimal role in patients with normal NK cell activity. So even the use of IVIG is still debatable. And the next coming thing is intrauterine administration of peripheral blood mononuclear cells. There is a lot of debate on this, and there are many centers who routinely advocated in the patients with recurrent implantation failures, but still the evidence is inconclusive. The next coming and most modern and most talkable thing is time-lapse technology. What we do in time-lapse is actually we put a camera in the incubator which takes continuous photos and videos of the embryos, so that we can see the videos. As you can see, we can see the photos of the embryo dividing from a 1 cell to 2 cell to 4 cell and 8 cell. So by looking at the sequence of these photos and videos, we come to know which embryo is actually dividing normally and which embryo has some abnormal division, so that we can select the right embryo which has the potential. The next coming thing is artificial intelligence. This is basically a hybrid of time-lapse. In this actually the computer is fed with millions of photos and videos of the embryos in different developmental stages. So the computer gives a ranking, a score for each embryo. It helps us. It tells us which embryo when implanted can lead to a future pregnancy. Like it gives a score so that we can easily select the correct embryo. The next coming things are these growth hormones. The growth hormones in the form of Saizen, you call it Saizen. It's given during the stimulation period. It not only helps us in increasing the number of oocytes we get, but also it increases the quality of the eggs. And the next coming things, testosterone, the so-called androgen, very popular androgen. It is of boon in patients with decreased ovarian reserve to increase the number of follicles which recruit. And the most debatable and most modern thing is egg freezing or vitrification. I hope you all know of this thing. Nowadays women are getting more, they are working on par with men, and they are getting more career oriented, so they are thinking to freeze their eggs till they get the right partner or till they get the right time to conceive. So they do the egg collection, and then they collect it in the cryotops and freeze them in a liquid nitrogen tank like this. And whenever they feel it's the right time, they can just thaw the oocytes and they can have the baby. So the next technique is uterine transplantation. The The pioneer in uterine transplantation is our own Indian Dr. Shailesh Kuntambikar. What we do in this is we just take the uterus along with good length of the vessels and transplant it into a recipient. But the drawbacks of this technique is that the patient has to undergo multiple surgeries and she has to be under very high doses of immunosuppressants and steroids for a long period of time. But it is of boon in patients with Asherman syndrome and in patients with hypoplastic or aplastic uterus MRKH syndrome. The next debatable thing is in vitro activation of ovary. So it's of use in patients with decreased ovarian reserve and premature ovarian failure. What we do in this is we remove one ovary, cut it into cubes, we stimulate it, we activate it in the lab, and then again we return them into the body of the female. And then we stimulate her, we retrieve the oocytes and do an ICSI and freeze the embryos. So coming next are the technologies which are of doubtful value or fancy technology. The first one is PICSI. PICSI stands for physiological ICSI. So what is the physiological in this is that we test the sperm. We conduct a small test to the sperm. We actually see for the binding capacity of the sperm to hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid receptors are actually present on the human oocyte cumulus complex. So the sperm which has maximum binding to hyaluronic acid, it could bind to also the cumulus and it has a maximum ability to cause fertilization. That's how we select the sperm here. But evidence Cochrane says that PICSI is no more superior to ICSI for improving the live birth rates. The next coming thing is IMSI. IMSI stands for intracytoplasmic morphologically selected sperm injection. So what makes it different from ICSI is that the magnification is ICSI is around 6,000 times when compared to 400 times of ICSI. So there is a lot of debate in IMSI, and is this much magnification really required? Do it really bring a change in the field? So actually IMSI is actually emzome plus ICSI. Emzome is nothing but selection based on motile sperm organelle morphology examination. So the organelles which are examined are acrosome, post-acrosomal lamina, neck, tail, nucleus and mitochondria. This is how the IMSI equipment looks like, but the evidence says that IMSI is no longer superior to ICSI. The next coming thing is microfluidics. It is the most modern one in selecting the sperm. The advantage with microfluidics is that the sperm is no more exposed to centrifugation forces, so there is no more increase in the DNA fragmentation index of the sperm. So what we do in microfluidics is that there is a chamber. It has 4 chambers. A and B are inlets and C and D are outlets. So in A we put the sperms and in B we put the culture media. So the sperms which are put in the A, they actually find their way to outlet D, and the media which is put in B find its way to outlet C. But the sperms which are actually motile, they could make their way from A to C. They can traverse through the media
and also to the previous office bearers. And regarding CME, Dr. Archana, it was an excellent presentation. And we too got to know many new points, some terminology we didn't even hear, though we are gynecologists. And I'm proud you are making it in national level, on par with Hyderabad, and any other big city. We are getting all these sorts of services, ART, especially ART services, full-fledged hospital. And she is very dedicated and committed doctor, and very much service oriented, and has lot of passion, enthusiasm, and I wish her all the very best. God bless you. Thank you for a nice presentation.
feel fortunate to work under Dr. Jeevan Rao sir. Now I would like to invite Dr. E. Ravindra Reddy sir, today's chief guest of the program. Dr. Ravindra Reddy sir. Okay. Okay sir. I would like to invite Dr. Sampath Rao sir. He is our state IMA president and he worked as a chairman for many of our state branch schemes. Recently he was conducted state conference extraordinarily. So, welcome sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Rajesh sir, please hand over bouquet to our state IMA president. Now, IMA Nizamabad won awards at national level. IMA Nizamabad branch won Dr. N.S. Chandrabose rotating trophy and National President Appreciation Awards. And we won awards at district level and state level from district collector and state government respectively for second consecutive period. We received appreciation award from district judicial department and chairman Jilla Praja Parishad. Past national IMA president. Now I would like to invite our state working president, state working committee member, Dr. Kaulaya sir, please come on to the dais. I would like to request Dr. Amala Satyanarayana sir, please hand over bouquet to our state working committee member. Nathaniel, please.
Another vibrant and dynamic President-elect Dr. Jeevan Rao garu, past Vice President state and a guide from the beginning of the IMA state body, Dr. Dwarkanath Reddy garu, SWC member Dr. Kaulaya, Ganga Sagar, Nutwelli President, our Vice President Dr. Rajesh, our Dynamic Secretary Dr. Vishal, Treasurer Dr. Harish, and Treasurer Rashid Ali, Joint Secretary Harish. A warm welcome to today's installation ceremony. 2 years ago, we were not elected unanimously, but were elected forcibly by Dr. Ravindra Reddy, Dr. Vinod Kumar Gupta and Dr. Kaulaya. They assigned us without our consent. We took the responsibility. I think we fulfilled our responsibility to a great extent. I was lucky to have a dynamic secretary like Dr. Vishal and supported by the Vice Presidents Dr. Rajesh, Dwarka Devi, Joint Secretaries and as Treasurer. I request more of the youngsters to get involved in IMA activities because in any IMA meeting, IMA programs, we are not seeing them in a good number. More and more youngsters, for the incoming body, I will request them to involve more and more youngsters in the IMA activities. They should see our dynamic secretary. We did tremendous work during this COVID period also. Any program, he never said no to me. I used to guide him, he used to execute, and sometimes he used to organize beyond my expectation. He did so many awareness programs and activities. I thank you, Dr. Vishal, for helping me and the IMA of Nizamabad. You did so many programs single-handedly, and you took cooperation from all departments and all others. Once again, I thank you. And youngsters, they should take him as an example actually. The incoming president and secretary also, they are both dynamic under the guidance of Subhash. I am sure that Tirupati will also get the cooperation from all youngsters and motivate youngsters and utilize them in our activities. We have talented members, all members of our branch are talented, sir. The only thing is we should extract talent from them. In last sports meet of WDW, Women Doctors Wing, under the chairmanship of Dr. Sanjay Rani, they conducted this sports meet on par with national level, and there are more than 100 members in WDW AW wing in our branch. All are talented, and so we must utilize them in our activities. Actually, attendance is a big problem in any of our meetings. Not only CMEs, in awareness programs also. It's very difficult for us to get our members to attend the programs. That should be changed, and we must motivate the youngsters. In our branch, we did certain amendments to bylaws of our local branch in the recently held general body meeting, election meeting. We introduced the president-elect post as per your guidelines from state body. We introduced second vice president because number of members are more than 360 members are there. So 2 male vice presidents and 1 female vice president. Similarly, we formed a past president's council because it is there in state body. Similar to that, we have many past presidents here. We want their advice and guidance for improving the activities of our IMA. For that reason, we have formed a past president's council, and which will advise us as and when necessary. We renovated this IMA hall, and I thank all the contributors, persons and associations who contributed for renovating the hall and procuring the equipment. API, Physicians Association, Gynec Association, Orthopedic Association, ENT, and from state office also we got 1 lakh check recently, sir, for that we utilized it for stage renovation. I thank one and all for extending outright cooperation during my past 2 years tenure, and I wish and I expect the same cooperation towards the incoming body. I advise them to do more and more awareness programs in rural areas. Recently, our Jilla Parishad chairman, he felicitated us for our tenure, and he told us that he will be with IMA. He will involve in every mandal, rural areas, anywhere, wherever you want this meeting. They will help us in a big way, and they will do all the groundwork. We have to go. We should conduct awareness camps or health camps in those areas. We must utilize the help from all the departments. Sir, we had cooperation from all the departments here in Nizamabad, from revenue, police, municipality, Panchayat Raj and all. So NGOs also, we had very good rapport. With that rapport, we could do so many programs. For any association, for strength of any association depends on its membership and unity. We must be united in every activity, every program, and we should try to increase our membership. Recently, they have told that in IMA of our state, we have got 18,000 members, but the doctors practicing here are more than, I think, 45,000. So we must try to enroll every non-member to become IMA member, so that our association becomes strong, will be able to fight any issues. You all know, we must explain the importance of becoming an IMA member, and IMA is for welfare of our members and to safeguard the health of our society. So I request in every branch, one should aim at making 100% membership. Then only we can achieve our goal. So our stalwarts from a state body have come here. They will enlighten us. They will give us the messages, and they can clarify our doubts. We must act up to their expectations, and I expect the new body will definitely take the image of our profession a step ahead of what we have done in the last 2 years. With these few words, I thank once again all the members, my colleagues, for their support throughout my career. And now I request Dr. Ravindra Reddy, our chief guest, and other dignitaries on the dais to start the program by lighting the lamp.
An occasion We have a president with us, president-elect with us, Sampath Rao, Dr. P.N. Rao, and Dwarakana, man is known nationally in international circuits. He is an APO, American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, or Global Association of Physicians of Indian Origin. Worldwide is quite a popular man. Now let me introduce Dr. K. Subhash. He is a senior ENT surgeon, successful in life. Both his sons are super specialists, surgical gastroenterologist, surgical oncologist, and a cardiologist. Daughter is a dentist and a son-in-law is a surgeon, general surgeon. And Frank, very vocal. He never hesitates to call a spade. Quite a popular person and a reputed ENT surgeon. Dr. K. Subhash, never a backbencher. Please come on the stage, Dr. K. Subhash. Please give up the guy and get his letter. ఈ సపోర్ట్లో ఒక 1 year వరకు సుభాష్ జ్ఞాపకం ఉండాలని ఒక 1 year వరకు సుభాష్ జ్ఞాపకం ఉంది. Dr. Shiva Prasad, previously a government servant, now into the private practice and is member of Nizamabad Urban Development Authority. Is he there? Then let me introduce Dr. Vishal Akula, a man who made waves in the national level of psychiatry. And I tell you, very few youngsters will contest for posts. There are only 5 posts in the Indian level, national level. He is the one youngster who contested and lost very narrowly. And nobody dares to contest for such a post, and Vishal has contested for it. Lot of responsibility in you, Mr. Tirupati Rao, to assist Dr. Subhash. Now coming to joint secretaries, gentleman orthopedic surgeon, a reputed orthopedic surgeon, famous man, joint secretary, government medical college, associate professor of orthopedics. Then somebody who wants to be always in the IMA, thick and thin of IMA, wants to be very active in IMA, Dr. Rashid Ali, diabetologist, diabetology, Indian diabetology and his own center. Now Dr. We don't see youngsters these days, but one youngster has come forward and he wanted to be actively in the IMA, involved in the IMA. I am sure he will be an asset to President Dr. Santosh Kumar, Konda Santosh Kumar, ENT surgeon. And ever cardiology, quite an asset to Nizamabad IMA, Dr. Young medical officer, Dr. Venkana, Dr. Ankam Ganesh, man has promising neurosurgeon of Nizamabad, Dr. Smita Vadana, pathologist, wife of our Dr. Harish Swami, Dr. State Council representative and Reddy and Dr. Dwaraka Devi, senior gynecologist. Dr. M. Srihari, man at the age of 82.
It is my privilege and honor as the President of the State Indian Medical Association to administer the oath for this new body of IMA Nizamabad. And Dr. all other office bearers. We on the behalf of IMA Nizamabad promise to undertake the following and state body we simply adhere to the ethics of the medical profession. We participate in all the government and public health, camps and awareness programs, as and when advised by the district administration. We take part in the healthcare, emergencies and disasters, along with the district administration. We try to improve the healthcare status of our district in association with Government Medical College and hospital to make it a model district in our state. Finally, we promise to participate in all the activities which will strengthen our association. So I hope we have met. Thank you.
on behalf of the WDW and role model in the country. No branch in our country has that type of sportsman.
Respected today's chief guest, Dr. E. Ravindra Reddy sir. We all of us know he is our mentor and guiding force to our IMA Nizamabad. As MCA chairman, sir is helping to safe practice across the Telangana for everyone. And respected our state president Sampath Rao sir. Sir is very much jovial and ever smiling. And respected President-elect B.N. Rao sir. And sir is very much principled and disciplined and very cool and calm and dynamic. And yeah, Dwaraka Nath Reddy sir, past vice president, and President Dr. Subhash sir, he is our captain for next year, this coming year, and immediate past president Dr. Jeevan Rao sir, and president-elect Dr. Ramchandra sir. Sir is also dynamic. So next already ready for next time in Nizamabad. And Kaule sir and Ganga Sagar sir from Medpalli president of IMA, and Dr. Vishal vice president. And I thank each and every member of IMA for electing me as a general secretary, and thank one and all. And also I recently attended with our colleagues in state IMA conference. So there our chief guest Governor ma'am has emphasized, so we are taking care of the health of the community. What about the health of the doctors? Are we taking care of our health or not? Because many doctors are suffering from diabetes, hypertension, CVA, CKD, CAD, malignancies, and many infections. So are we taking care of our health? Because we have so many professional problems and family problems and many other problems we have. So are we taking care of our health or not? And inaugural presidential address, Dr. Sampath Rao sir has mentioned. So we need to encourage new IMA body membership, as well as so for implementing national policies and state health policies, both private and public participation is more important, because in our IMA it's a more important body in the health system of the healthcare system of our India. So 70% of the doctors are from the private and the remaining are from the government, 30%. So for Ayushman Bharat or Aarogyasri or anything, so for implementing IMA is more important. So I congratulate Dr. Jeevan Rao sir and Dr. Vishal and their team. So they did marvelous job for the last 2 years. So even though there is a pandemic, COVID pandemic, so they did many awareness programs and many other programs. And definitely under the leadership of Dr. Subhash sir and our team, so definitely we'll try to increase our image of the IMA of the Nizamabad, and we are planning to conduct many health camps, particularly in the rural areas and urban areas, as well as in the old age homes, and we want to do some awareness programs in the schools and colleges. And I thank every one and all, because our president has to give speech, and president-elect and president and everyone, so many dignitaries are on the dais. So thank you one and all once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And well-wisher, National Vice President and TSMC Chairman, Dr. Ravindra Reddy sir, Dr. B.N. Rao sir, President-elect, and Dr. Dwaraknath Reddy sir, past Vice President, State IMA, and past Editor of Indian Otology and Head and Neck Surgery Journal, and past Convener of Asia Oceania Conference of ENT, our big boss in ENT, and the dignitaries on the dais, respected seniors and my colleagues. Friends, indeed it is a great honor to get elected as President of this august gathering of elite, most educated and respected society of Nizamabad, that is our doctors. I would like to thank you one and all for selecting me and giving me this opportunity to serve you. I feel this job not only as respect but more so as responsibility on me. With the blessings, suggestions and guidance of seniors and immediate past body led by Dr. Jeevan Rao and Dr. Vishal, and with the support of you all, I will try to live up to your expectations in maintaining the dignity of our association. My priority would be to strengthen our association by regular academic and social activities, which increases our personal rapport. I think I can bring more laurels to our association with the support of our team, especially most enthusiastic, energetic Secretary Dr. JTR and our Treasurer Dr. Ravi Swami and all the members of our executive body. On this occasion, I request all the members of our IMA to support all the activities taken up by the association from time to time by attending physically on time and strengthen our association further. Thank you all. Jai Hind. Thank you.
President Jeevan Rao sir, President Subhash sir, Kavalana, ఉపాధ్యక్షులు విశాల్, సెక్రటరీ తిరుపతిరావు, గురువులు ఉన్నారు ఇటువైపు అందరు, మీ అందరికీ నమస్కారాలు. నా మిత్రుడు శివరాజ్ గౌడ్ ఉన్నారు, బాబీలు ఉన్నారు. మిత్రులారా ఎక్కువసేపు మాట్లాడదలుచుకోలేదు, కొందరికి ఆకలి అవుతుంది, కొందరికి దాహం వేస్తుంది. ఈ మధ్యలో నేను ఎక్కువసేపు మీ మధ్యలో ఉండదలుచుకోలేదు. కానీ చాలా యాక్టివిటీస్ చేసిన జీవన్ రావు విశాల్ టీం అని చూస్తుంటే కొంచెం వణుకు పుడుతున్నది. ఇంట గెలిచి రచ్చ గెలవాలి, రచ్చ గెలిచి ఇంట గెలవాలి, ఇట్లాంటివి వింటూ ఉంటారు. కానీ మీరు ఇంట గెలిచారు, రచ్చ గెలిచారు, అద్భుతంగా గెలిచారు. వీళ్ళ లోపల ఒక 50% యాక్టివిటీస్ చేసిన మేము ఇప్పుడు సుభాష్ దాంట్లో నేను భాగస్వామి. ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఎలెక్ట్ ఈజ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టీమ్. కాబట్టి మా ముందట ఒక పెద్ద మ్యామత్ టాస్క్ వదిలిపోయారు మీరు. అది తలుచుకుంటే చెమటలు పోస్తున్నాయి. సో వీ విల్ బీ హ్యాపీ ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ యూ డూ 50% ఆఫ్ వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ డన్ ఆల్ దీస్ 2 years. Thank you very much.
And I will be always with you, sir. What are the job, what are the work you impart me, I am ready to do it, and all the best for the new team.
నిజామాబాద్ అది గత మూడు సార్లుగా నన్ను పిలుస్తూనే ఉన్నారు. చాలాసార్లు పిలవడం జరిగింది ఏదో ఒక ఫంక్షన్కి. ఆ ప్రతిసారి కూడా ఏదో ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఈవెంట్ ఉండడం వల్ల ఐ కుడ్ నాట్ మేక్ ఇట్. ఈరోజు కూడా అదే జరిగింది. బికాస్ దెర్ వాజ్ ఎ కాల్ ఎస్టర్డే ఫ్రమ్ న్యూయార్క్, సంబడి హెస్ కమ్ టుడే. ఈరోజు యాక్చువల్గా గ్రాండ్ కాకతీయ హోటల్లో ఒక ఇంపార్టెంట్ మీటింగ్ ఉండింది. వాళ్ళు పిలిచారు. నేను చెప్పిన ఈసారిగా నిజామాబాద్ వెళ్ళకుంటే మళ్ళీ నేను ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళలేను, అందులో తప్పనిసరిగా ఈరోజు నిజామాబాద్ వెళ్ళి తీరాలని చెప్పి వచ్చాను. సో ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇంకొక విషయం ఏంటంటే చాలా ముఖ్యమైన వ్యక్తులు అందరూ ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఒకరి మించిన వాడు ఒకరు. రవి కానీ, జీవన్ రావు గారు కానీ, సో అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇంతకుముందు టీం, సో విశాల్ అంతా దే డిడ్ వండర్ఫుల్ జాబ్ రియల్లీ ప్రతి ఆస్పెక్ట్లో కూడా. బికాజ్ యాజ్ ఏ చైర్మన్ ఆఫ్ అవార్డ్స్ కమిటీ అక్కడ ఇంత కట్టపడేసారు నిజామాబాద్, ఏం చేయాలి? సో అందువల్ల సో ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఐ కుడ్ డూ బెస్ట్ ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ బ్రాంచ్ ఐ కెన్ గివ్. కానీ ఇండివిజువల్గా చేసిన పనులు కూడా చాలా ఉన్నాయి. కానీ అక్కడ ఇచ్చే అవార్డ్స్ కూడా మనం ఎక్కువ ఇవ్వలేము కాబట్టి లిమిటెడ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ అవార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి దానిలో మీ బ్రాంచ్కి 5 అవార్డ్స్ వచ్చాయంటే చాలా ఎక్కువ. ఎందుకంటే 30 అవార్డు 5 అవార్డు మీవే ఉన్నాయి. సో దట్ ఈస్ వేర్ నిజామాబాద్ స్టాండ్స్. అండ్ ఇంకొక ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం అంటే సుభాష్. ఇప్పుడు ఈరోజు మళ్ళా ఇంకొక మాట కూడా అనవలసి వస్తుంది. బీయింగ్ ఈఎన్టీ సర్జన్, ఇక్కడ 3 ఈఎన్టీ సర్జన్లు ఉన్నారు ఈరోజు. సుభాష్, హరీష్, సంతోష్. అదే సో ఇవన్నీ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ పుట్ టుగెదర్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ టు బి హియర్ along with you. Again I see lot of my old friends over here. I call back my visit as a secretary of those. I was there long time, maybe many of you are not aware, excepting few of the people are here, around here. So I recall back my visit to Nizamabad at that time, and I'm happy to be here with all you here. Sir, ఇవి ఎక్కువగా ఎందుకంటే సమయం ఒకటి కూడా తక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి I want to tell certain practical things about Nizamabad branch because I have some sort of statistics over here in Nizamabad branch. మీరంతా బ్రహ్మాండంగా అన్ని చేస్తున్నారు, అన్ని పనులు చేస్తారు, కానీ మీరు చేయాల్సింది చాలా ఉంది. దాంట్లో బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడున్న సిచ్యువేషన్. మీ బ్రాంచ్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ క్లోజ్ టు 600. ఇక్కడ దాంట్లో 10% కూడా ప్రస్తుతానికి లేదు. సో I have the statistics. 544. 544 is the state. Okay, anyway, that is not the, so. But another thing ఏంటంటే సరే ఇంకా మిగిలిన వాళ్ళు కూడా అందరినీ కూడాను మెంబర్స్గా చేర్పించి వాళ్ళ మెంబర్స్గా చేర్పించడం కాదు, వాళ్ళని కూడా మిగతా స్కీమ్స్ అన్నింటిలో చేర్పించే అవసరం ఎంతైనా ఉందండి. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇంతమంది ఉన్నా కూడాను ఏ స్కీమ్స్లో కూడా 50 మంది కన్నా ఎక్కువ మంది మెంబర్స్ లేరు. అందువల్ల దెర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ డెప్త్ హియర్ ఇన్ నిజామాబాద్. సో ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎవరి వన్ ఆఫ్ ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకంటే జీవన్ రావు గారు టీము మొత్తం విశాల్ టీం అంతా చేసిన పనులు చాలా చాలా మిగిల్చారు. మీ గురించి మీరు అనుకుంటున్నారు చాలా అయిపోయి వాళ్ళు చేశారు అనుకోని చాలా చేశారు, కానీ మీకు చాలా పనులు మిగిల్చారు రామచంద్ర గారు అండ్ సుభాష్ గారు. అందువల్ల ఆ పనులన్నీ కూడా మీరు ఫుల్ఫిల్ చేయాలని కోరుకుంటూ మీకు సుభాష్కి ఇది ఇస్తున్నాను. దీంట్లో మొత్తం లిస్ట్ ఉంది. దీంట్లో డిఫాల్టర్స్ ఎవరు ఇంకా చేయాల్సి ఉన్న అన్ని కూడా మొత్తం కుటుంబోత్తులు ఉన్నాయి. ఇది మీరు తీసుకొని దీన్ని మీరు దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని సో స్ట్రెంగ్తెన్ ద బాడీ అల్టిమేట్లీ దిస్ ఆల్ ఫర్ అవర్స్. అండ్ ఇంకోటి స్కీమ్స్లో కూడాను చేరడానికి కూడాను ఒక అడుగుతుంటారు, ఎందుకు చేరాలి స్కీమ్స్లని? మీ గురించి చేరద్దండి, అసలు మీ గురించి ఆలోచించద్దండి. ఎవరైనా మెంబర్ కావాలంటే ఎదుటి వ్యక్తికి మన కొలీగ్కి ఏమన్నా సపోర్ట్ చేసే విధంగా జారండి. అంతేగాని మీకేదో 30 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత 20 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత మీకేదో వచ్చి దాని గురించి ఆశించద్దండి. ఎందుకంటే ఒక వ్యక్తి నన్ను ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడిగాడు, సార్ దీనికి ఇంత ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వేసుకుంటే అది ఎంత అవుద్ది, ఇది ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వేసుకుంటే 30 సంవత్సరాలకి ఎంత అవుద్దని. అట్లా మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తే మన తినే తిండి కూడా మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. మన తిండి వల్ల 30 సంవత్సరాలు ఇంత డబ్బులు అవుతాయి అనేసి. అందువల్ల ఆ యాంగిల్ ఎవరు పోవద్దండి. షేర్ స్కీమ్స్లో సపోర్ట్ చేయండి మన వ్యక్తిని, మన ఓన్ కొలీగ్ని హూ ఇస్ ఇన్ డిస్ట్రెస్. బికాస్ దేర్ ఆర్ ఇనఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్టెన్సెస్ వీ హావ్ సీన్ ద యంగ్స్టర్స్ లూజింగ్ ఇట్ యంగ్ ఏజ్. ఇది కోవిడ్ టైంలో చూసాము, కొన్ని యాక్సిడెంట్స్ చూసాము. అది అందరికీ జరుగుతుందని కాదండి, 1% జరిగే చాలు. 1% ఆఫ్ ద పీపుల్ మనోళ్ళకి ఎవరు సఫరింగ్ వచ్చినా కూడాను వీ షుడ్ బి ఏబుల్ టు సపోర్ట్ అండ్ గివ్ ఎ సపోర్ట్ టు దెమ్. సో విత్ దిస్ ఐ థింక్ there are lot of things I can tell. There is endless things I can talk. But these are certain of the practical things one has to be kept in mind. Again, my congratulations to the boards, to both the teams, the outgoing team and the incoming team. I am sure they will do a good job as the incoming team, keeping the tune that has been put across by Dr. Jeevan Rao and Dr. Vishal in this angle. Thank you very much again. I am very happy to hear with all you people today. Thank you very much.
IMA కాకుండా ఈవెన్ బ్రాంచెస్ IMA కూడా is being dominated by ENT leaders. The paradox is that when it comes to the voters to elect the state body, last year we have gone through in depth అన్ని వడపడి చూసాము. Pediatricians highest among the voters. So they actually decided, or they would decide as to who should lead, who should become the president, who should become president-elect. But the leadership is going to the ENT. It shows that the spirit and the commitment of the leaders of the ENT. Respected Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. Ravindra Reddy Garu, MCA Chairman and National President-elect, who is going to take charge soon. State President Dr. Sampath Rao Garu, outgoing President Dr. Jeevan Rao Garu, and past State Secretary and Schemes Coordinator Dr. Dwarkar Reddy Garu. It's my well-wisher, always take advice from him. Of course, Dr. Ravindra Reddy Garu, he will give always the advice whether I ask or I don't ask. He advises me whenever he thinks that I go wrong. And incoming President Dr. Subhash Garu, Secretary Dr. Tripada Garu, outgoing Dr. Secretary Vishal Garu, all other honored guests on the degrees on the dais of the dais, senior leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Usually I don't take much time, but today I felt like that I should take more time and should speak. I should vent out myself what I think about the IMA as whole, as such, whether it is be it a branch or state IMA. So probably I may be excused to take more time, little what usually I would take otherwise. No, okay. IMA is not what it has been. IMA is now more strong, more effective. Though it needs to be grow further, for any organization for that matter, the strength comes only from the number. So we have to increase the number at any cost. As Dr. Jeevan Rao Garu mentioned that out of the qualified 30,000 doctors, 35,000 doctors in Telangana, we have hardly only 18,000. Just exactly off. It means that, it shows and means that we are lacking behind. We are supposed to make all the qualified doctors give membership and then make them IMA members. Then only it can become strong. This is first thing. So I request Dr. Sampath Rao Garu, the state president, to make it 1:1. Now we have 18,000. So one member should make another member. It's very simple. I mean, to say it's simple, but otherwise also it can be simple. It can be made simple. The formula is 1:1. That should be the slogan in this year. So that when I would take up, it should be not less than 36,000 membership. Sir, the primary object and the purpose of the IMA is to take care of the member. Like, that the problems that we face, the members face in day-to-day practice, like assaults and attacks, recently happened in Janagaon, is a very, very burning problem that we have been facing not only here, across the country. This sort of situation only prevails in India, though we claim that it's a democracy. No, it is all manipulated democracy. It is no such. We are not. Sometimes I feel that we are not even qualified to claim or to say that we are in democratic countries. Unfortunately, it has been the democracy has been manipulated, polluted, misused, abused, whatever you say. At least we, the being professional body, this being the professional body, we have to actually try to achieve it, try to see that democracy prevails, at least in our organization. Don't think that ours is not a powerful body. We don't have any right or power. No. I will tell you how we get the power, or anybody gets power. Power comes not from the battle of the gun. It was old dictum. Now the power comes only from the Congress, from the meetings, from groups and then discussions. What is Parliament? What is Assembly? They are all nothing but the congregation of the elected representatives by the people. Like us, see, but by frequent meeting, discussion, we also get power. This is how the power comes. You got my point. So don't ever think, please remove that concept that IMA has no power, it is a useless body. No. This is the body of the highest professionals. We save the people. So we need to be respected. We should demand rather. But unfortunately, exactly opposite is prevailing there. Because of the few corporative sectors abnormal bills, our image of the doctors has been tarnished. It's the time now to bring back it by involving ourselves in providing the health service to the people. The primary objective of the IMA is, apart from protecting ourselves, we need to update our knowledge in the way conducting the CMEs. The second thing is we have a social responsibility. So we have to fulfill that obligation. Mayo, the brothers, they say they made a lot of money and then they have given everything, saying that everything we need to make the money. It's very simple. Living for others is a worth living. I do what I say, I do, I practice. Ever since I started my practice in Karimnagar, from the day one I see at least 4 or 5 patients. Till now it is gone up to 8 to 10. This itself is enough. I am not trying to boast myself, that I am just trying to give an example. Apart from that, we have Vienna Health Foundation, we have immunized, we have screened more than 30,000 government school children of the Espal Karimnagar district, and out of 30,000 we found 7,000 anemic, and we have given iron supplementation, nutrition still is going on, and then after the corona started, we started a corona service also. We have got a good team. Our secretary being Dr. Jansi is very committed. She got an award. Now coming to the Nizamabad. Till last year I thought that Karimnagar would always stand in front in carrying the IMA activities, whether it's a branch or state or nation. But having seen this last year, your IMA branch under the leadership of Dr. Zion Rao and Vishal, it's amazing. Almost every alternate day I would see some activities going on here. You would see in the WhatsApp or in the paper. Often I would study, discuss with Ravindra Reddy Anna and other things that Vishal seems to be a hyperactive syndrome. No, I am not trying to. You take it as a compliment and not as a criticism. So, and thereby this outgoing batch body made others' job much tougher, as Dr. Dwarpanath Reddy sir said. He has done all other activities, but I don't know why he didn't concentrate on schemes and membership. Schemes are the backbone. Yeah, he has done a good service in Corona, no doubt about that. And whenever I see there is Nizamabad IMA news in Hindu, I would call Jeevan Rao, Dr. Jeevan Rao. Because we also did many things in Karimnagar, but Hindu never carried our news there. Probably the reporter here is, I have been very friendly to the IMA, or the IMA is very friendly to them, whatever it is. Now coming to the human relation, and if I say something about Ravindra, they say that, people think that I always try to please him. No. In fact, I am very bad at praising or pleasing anyone. My natural, this one is, I am good at criticizing the people, criticizing the things. My mission is to streamline the people, streamline the situation, things. Human relation is also very important. That is called public relation. So he is very good at public relation, and all the youngsters should learn this quality from him. I myself, I am still learning from him. Sir, I have one request on this occasion to Dr. Sampath Rao Garu and even Gaurav Reddy. Both of them are experts, correct kuda kaadu. Nishnatulu ane word baga suit avutundi. Expert becomes very pale word. Nishnatulu veellidaru ee schemes lalo. Even if you ask them get them up while sleeping, then they will say that everything in detail. So that's why I call them as a Nishnatulu. Sir, I have a request that now we have 3 schemes: FSS, APS, PPW. Why don't you make it a one go and give me concession? Make it just one go, like single window. That will also actually becomes very easy and motivate also the members. This is the one thing. The second thing is, we are seriously planning to introduce a concept of public health. It's altogether a new concept. Public health in IMA, apart from not like routine medical camps. Public health means that that includes drinking water, sanitation, personal hygiene, nutrition. The one thing, the other thing is, as Dr. who said, unity is important. But unity only gives us strength. Unity is important and mandatory. We grow in number and we are united, we become a force to such an extent that government has to come down and has to involve the IMA while framing the health policies. Just by requesting them or waiting in front of them or waiting like that to meet them, no, it doesn't make any difference. We must show in practice. In practical way, we have to show what is IMA. In Britain and in the United States, the IMA president, the national IMA president is in advisory board. ఎందుకంటే మనకు డాక్టర్స్కి తెలిసినంత ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వెదర్ రైట్ ఫ్రమ్ రూరల్ ఏరియా ప్రైవేట్ హెల్త్ సెంటర్ కానీ ఏరియా హాస్పిటల్ కానీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ హాస్పిటల్ కానీ టెరిషరీ హాస్పిటల్ ప్రాక్టికల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మనకు తెలిసినంత what is the budget that has to be given at primary level, tertiary level like that. Any sensible government, the fundamental responsibility of any government, whether it is a state or center, irrespective of any party, is to provide education and health. That's the other day I was listening to the public health talk by Dr. Srinath Reddy. In past 7 years, past 12 years, because of inadequate providing health service by the government to the common man, 7 crores people have undergone the below poverty line. It really hurts you, you feel so much pain. What for this is all this development? It's all humbug. Where we are leading actually? It's really, we should really feel ashamed that in spite of so much development supposed to be that what they say that development and so many things, people are going below poverty line, not in a small number, more than 7 crores. It's a very, very pitiable condition. These are things that we should think, IMA should think. Another request to all the members is that మేము మా ప్రెసిడెంట్ను ఎన్నుకున్నాము, మా సెక్రటరీని ఎన్నుకున్నాము, మా జాబ్ ఇస్ ఓవర్ అని కాదు. Each and every meeting you have to come, participate in all IMA activities, then only the body becomes strong. Then only something can be done by IMA. అంతే తప్ప మేము అయిపోయింది కదా మేము ఎందుకులే we don't have to come అనేది wrong concept. So this paradigm concept, please remove it. Before I just conclude my speech, మనకు ఇద్దరు అవుట్ గోయింగ్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ డాక్టర్ లవ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి సార్ ఉన్నారు, ఇప్పుడు ఇన్కమింగ్ ద ప్రెసెంట్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ డాక్టర్ సంపతరావు గారు, మై ప్రెడిసీజర్స్. వాళ్ళు దే లుక్ వెరీ సింపుల్, but they are not simple. The first one, Dr. Lakumadi, will kill anyone with his smile. The second one is assassinate anyone with his laugh. అందుకొరకే I have chosen Dr. Dwarkanath Reddy as my advisor. ఎందుకంటే he will say కట్టే కొట్టే తెచ్చి what is good, what is bad. He will tell straight away on face. మీరు if you want something from Lakumadi sir or Samudra girls, it is very difficult to derive. You ask anything, he will laugh. Ante manamu only we have to derive actually what he is telling that. He won't tell. Dokati. Now, Dr. Dwarkanath Reddy sir, he actually, we need to appreciate him. He was the backbone and being a very driving force behind the recent state conference. Whether getting an AAG as a venue, providing the funds, advising, of course, the entire team, organizing committee did a good job, and also Dr. Surendranath, entire team. So let us give him a big hand. What incoming president was doing was he was very seriously practicing and laughing, but he made the entire team work hard to make it happen. Thank you.
బిఎన్ రావు గారు, ద్వారకనాథ్ రెడ్డి గారు, మిగతా వాళ్ళందరూ చెప్పినారు కనుక చాలా క్లుప్తంగా ఉంటాను. The present president Dr. Subhash and the outgoing president Dr. Jeevan Rao Garu, both the secretaries, Dr. Vishal, Dr. Tirupati Rao, all the office bearers of the Nizamabad branch. Our chief guest, Dr. Ravindra Reddy, he has not only developed the Nizamabad IMA branch, but he is so much vital in the state IMA. He was the state IMA president when the United Andhra Pradesh was there, and nursing homes and hospitals president, the chairman for medical board, MCI, for a good long period, and presently the national vice president elect at the center. I wish in the time to come he will reach the top most position of the national IMA. డాక్టర్ బిఎన్ రావు గారు గురించి చెప్పాలంటే తనే అన్ని విపులంగా అందరి గురించి చెప్పారు. తనే డాక్టర్ ద్వారకనాథ్ రెడ్డి గారు మెయిన్గా మీ అందరికీ పరిచయం ఉన్న వ్యక్తిలాగా కాకుండా ఈజ్ ది చీఫ్ ప్రమోటర్ ఫర్ ద స్కీమ్స్ ఆఫ్ ది Telangana industry. And recently, as Dr. B.N. Rao has told, he has been the backbone of the conference which was hosted by my home branch, North Hyderabad. And at the same time, I thank you, all of you who have attended the conference and made it a great success. Dr. Kaudaya Garu, Dr. Ramchandra Garu, Dr. Shivaraj, Dr. Babu Garu, Dr. Sandhya Rani, Dr. Srihari, Dr. Ganga Sagar, all other esteemed members of this branch. IMA activities, Chapalante, IMA activities are two purposes. One is for the benefit of the members and other is for the public welfare. For the benefit of the members, as you know, the continuous medical education, updating our knowledge of the members is one aspect, and taking care of the financial problems of their members. We have 4 financial schemes, 2 FSS and FBS to help your families at your demise, and the 2 other. One comes to the risk of your negligences in the practice, and other the recently introduced, and most of it is a benefit scheme from the already existing members in the schemes. That is the health scheme. That will take care of your health. Of course, only limited diseases are covered now. As we grow up with the scheme, definitely we will enlarge the scope of the diseases to be covered. This year, under my presidentship, I would definitely plan, as I have said in front of the governor while I was taking the installation and oath, that I will concentrate on the public health schemes, because the public, they should not think that the doctors are only to make the money. We are also interested in the public welfare. We will also suggest to the government about the various aspects of the public health, both from the government sector and the private sector. The one incident which happened just 2 days back at Janagam, one pediatrician was assaulted for a death of the child after admitting and discharged after 4 days. Patient was reviewed by him. He has advised readmission, but they didn't listen. They requested him to just prescribe the injections, and they came after 3 days with the baby gasping to his hospital. So after he did the emergency care, he will plan to ship the baby to the MGM hospital in Varagal, and then the baby died, and all the people came. Probably if you look at the videos, how badly the doctor was managed. So this is where the IMA State Action Committee should come into play. We should give a moral support to our member, both the legal support, moral support, and the criminal case has to book against the culprits. This is a very barbaric act to be condemned by the state IMA, and we will also take it to the notice of the national IMA, and what should be done, we should all take the stringent action so that the similar episodes should not get repeated. As Dr. Jeevan Rao has put it, the IMA members, the IMA branches, now there are about nearly 70 branches in Telangana, with about the strength of 17,000 members. We should develop a good rapport with all the public departments, police, municipality, everything. What I would like to again emphasize on the branches is, please conduct the public health programs, preferably on Sundays, so that we can afford a lot of time towards the social service. And the state office can definitely help to conducting these programs. I would give you one example of good IMA membership, though it is a small branch. The Siddipet branch, almost all the practicing doctors are the IMA members now. And more than 50% of the Siddipet IMA members are in the schemes. As Dr. Dwarak has put it, the schemes representation from the Nizamabad is still very much to be improved, but still I can say the Family Security Scheme has got about 94 members, the FBS has got about 63 members, Professional Protection has got 42, and the Health Scheme has 32. So on all these schemes, I would expect the new team to do their best and contribute. As you improve the membership in the schemes, that contribution what you are making today in the FSS and FBS will get down, will come down because of the membership. So this has to be kept in mind. See, in the state of Kerala, where the IMA, the size of Kerala is almost similar to us, but the IMA membership is around 30,000 members, and the schemes which go by the name of Social Security Scheme in that particular state has got SSS, Social Security Scheme 1, 2, 3. If you are member in all the three schemes, the members get benefited nearly by 1 crore. So that is the unitedly what we can achieve and help our members. With these few things, I again congratulate the outgoing team and wish the new team to do their excellent job. Thank you one and all.
President-elect Dr. B.N. Rao and all my friends over here on the dais and off the dais. Sir, all the points were discussed, sir, regarding the vandalism at Jangaon. Now, in our IMA letter, now there is a word added for the past 2 years, anti-quackery, join IMA, IMA is strength. Now quackery, they are ruling and ruining our profession. So we have to give a very serious thought and we have to act accordingly. Since all the points were covered in detail and especially by Dr. B.N. Rao, our Dwarkanath Reddy sir, and our sir, our Bhaiya chief, everywhere he is called Bhaiya, Ravindra Reddy sir. So we should take a we should observe keenly now what's going on with us. Really, there are so many quacks, hospitals are coming up and they are going to attack us now also now. Such as scenes and situations are being observed throughout the state also. Sir, please take a serious situation, serious note on it. And once, sir, just 1 minute, 20 years back, myself, Dr. Anjal Reddy, we started anti-quackery movement very seriously, sir. But I don't know, it was discontinued, and that incident at that time, our sir, he was, I think, sir, you were IMA president at that time. So we tried a lot. See, now why we are failing in this? You just say because of this quackery, our strength is weakened, our unity is weakened. So please give a serious thought to it, everybody who is present, and communicate to everybody. And this year, under the leadership of now the Subhash and Dr. Ramchandra also is a well-known, is a firebrand. So we have to do seriously and act upon. Thank you, one and all, and wish you all, sir. And we are really rejoiced, sir, within a span of not even 1 week. So you have come here and the installation ceremony. We are really happy, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Good night, and take care of your health, and God bless you all. Thank you.
President Dr. Sampath Rao, President Dr. B.M. Rao, Dr. Dwarakana, Senior Leader, Dr. Ramchandra, Dr. Tirupati Rao, Incoming Secretary, Outgoing Secretary, Dr. Vishal, and my dear friends. మన బ్రాంచ్లో నేను రెగ్యులర్గా మాట్లాడలేదు కానీ ఇందులో అసాల్ట్ ఆన్ ద డాక్టర్ although we have seen that Janagaon video, you feel it is difficult to practice. And I am a pediatrician and I take up all the bad cases reported by most of the colleagues. But patient చాలా సార్లు ఉండడు సరే వస్తా రేపు అడ్మిట్ అవుతా అంటాడు. వచ్చినా ఇంత సీరియస్గా ఉన్నా ఆక్సిజన్ సాచురేషన్స్ పడిపోతున్నా మళ్ళీ ఎవరో ఇంట్లో ఎవరో సీరియస్ అని చెప్తాడు, ఏదో చెప్పి వెళ్ళిపోతాడు. మనం వద్దన్నా పోతాడు, మళ్ళీ ఏమైనా వేస్తే మననే పడుతుంటాడు. ఈ వ్యవహారం చాలా ప్రాబ్లమాటిక్ అసలు ఆ వీడియో చూసిన తర్వాత కొద్దిసేపు నేను నాట్ సీ దట్ వీడియో ఇప్పుడే ఓన్లీ జస్ట్ నౌ బిఫోర్ కమింగ్ టు ఐఎంఏ సీ దట్ వీడియో. అలాంటి సంఘటన జరిగినట్టు మనం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయలేము. నేను అందుకోరికి అంటున్నా, డాక్టర్ సుభాష్, నువ్వు కానీ తిరుపతి రావు, మీరంతా టీం, మీరు ఇప్పుడు విత్ ది హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ద అవుట్గోయింగ్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ జీవన్ రావు, ఇన్కమింగ్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఎలక్ట్ డాక్టర్ రామచంద్ర, ఒక గట్టి యంగ్స్టర్స్లో ఒక యాక్షన్ కమిటీ బాగానే పనిచేస్తుంది. నిజామాబాద్లో ఆల్రెడీ పనిచేస్తుంది. కానీ అది ఏంటి, ఎందుకంటే ఎక్కడ ఏదైనా సంఘటన ఉన్నా పోయి పేషెంట్ సీరియస్ ఉండి అడ్మిట్ కమ్మంటే అడ్మిట్ కాదు, ఒక 5 రోజుల కోర్స్ ఉంటే ఒక రోజు కాగా ఏదో ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే వెళ్ళిపోతారు. మనం ఏం చేయలేము కదా, వాళ్ళని ఏం చేస్తారు, వాళ్ళ పర్సనల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మనం కూడా చేయలేము. ఇలాంటి సంఘటన జరుగుతాము, ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం కష్టము. ఐఎంఏ హెడ్ క్వార్టర్స్ ఇస్ ట్రైంగ్ టు గెట్ లెజిస్లేషన్. మనం ఓన్లీ కోవిడ్ వరకు వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు సెంట్రల్ లెజిస్లేషన్ వీఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ ఫర్ సెంట్రల్ లెజిస్లేషన్. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇన్ 2019 it was almost decided, it was at the table. Then హోమ్ మినిస్టర్, నౌ హోమ్ మినిస్టర్ అమిత్ షా గారి దగ్గర ఎక్కడో ఏదో ట్రిక్తో ఆగిపోయింది. అందులో అంటే బహుశా నాకు తెలిసి ఏంటంటే ఏ చట్టం వచ్చినా ఆ చట్టం క్లాస్ ఒకటి కావాలి ఇండియన్ పీనల్ కోడ్లో టాలీ కావడానికి. మనం ఏదో ఒక స్పెషల్ చట్టము, డాక్టర్లు స్పెషలా అట్లా ఆ చట్టాల బయట అక్కడెక్కడో చిన్నగా అక్కడితో ఆగింది. హెడ్ క్వార్టర్స్ ఐఎంఏ is fighting for that. And now I will take over as the state national vice president in December 28. I will take over on December 28. I will also definitely because I will definitely నేను ప్రతి మీటింగ్ ఎక్కడ నాకు అవకాశం ఇచ్చినా, ఎన్నిసార్లు అవకాశం ఇచ్చినా నేను ఇప్పుడు కూడా అసాల్ట్ గురించే మాట్లాడినా. డాక్టర్ బిఆర్ రావు గారు నాకు అప్పుడు అవకాశం ఇచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా ఇంటర్ రాయింది ఉన్నప్పుడు కూడా ఐ థింక్ యువర్ ఆల్ దేర్ బికాస్ వీఆర్ బేసిక్ ఇట్ డైలీ. అండ్ రాబోయే రోజులు మంచిగానే ఉన్నాయి, ఎందుకంటే మన సంపద గారు అంటే మెథాడికల్గా కష్టపడుతూ పీపీడబ్ల్యూస్కి అన్ని చేస్తూ హార్డ్ వర్కింగ్. ద్వారకానే నేను చెప్పాను కదా, రోజు ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళిపోయి ఇన్ని కంట్రీస్ ఉన్నాయి, అన్ని కంట్రీస్లో పిల్లలు కాల్స్ వస్తూనే ఉంటాయి. నా బాధ ఏంటంటే నాకు 24 గంటలు సరిపోవు. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడే ఆనెస్ట్లీ ఈ హ్యాడ్ వెరీ బిగ్ మీటింగ్ ఇన్ పర్సనల్ మీటింగ్ ఇన్ కాబట్టి వన్ ఆఫ్ ద గంగసాని ఈజ్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ ద అసోసియేషన్ ఇన్ అమెరికా. వారు వచ్చారు, వీళ్ళకి అంతా నేను నిజామాబాద్లో కూడా లాభం లేదు, మా రవీంద్ర సుభాష్ అందరూ పట్టుకుంటారంటే అంత రావడం జరిగింది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ రాబోయే బిఆర్ రావు, నేను ఒకటి చెప్తున్నా, బిఆర్ రావు గురించి అందరూ తన లాస్ట్ టైం వచ్చినప్పుడు కొంచెం తక్కువ మాట్లాడాడు, కనుక ఈసారి వడ్డీతో మాట్లాడాడు, చక్ర వడ్డీతో మాట్లాడలే లేదా, బాగా మాట్లాడాడు. తన వచ్చిన ఆలోచన, తన తీసుకునే డైనమిజం మీకు చాలామంది తెలియదు. ఈ somebody today India destroyed Scotland in 6 overs. He is a batsman like that. కొద్దిగా తిరగాల కదా కానీ అంటే ఇక్కడ కూడా మన కౌంటర్ పార్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ ఎలెక్ట్ రామచంద్ర బోత్ ఆర్ బ్రిలియంట్. వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా చేయగలుగుతారు, వాళ్ళకి 3 రావాలంతే. అండ్ జోకింగ్ బిఆర్ రావు వచ్చే ఆలోచన నాతో డిస్కస్ చేసుకుంటే రెగ్యులర్ రోజు ఒక హాఫ్ అవర్ మాట్లాడింది, ఆయన పర్సన్ ఉంటుంది. ఆయన ఫోన్ రాకుండా ఇంకా ఇప్పుడు బిఆర్ రావు కరీంనగర్ ఉన్నది వస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు మీరిద్దరు రాబోయే రోజులు చాలా బాగున్నాయి. సుభాష్ అండ్ తిరుపతి రావు మీకు చాలా కష్టపడాలి మీరు, ఎందుకంటే చాలా పనులు చేసిపోయారు. అది కాకుండా నేను ఒకటే అంటున్నాను, యాక్ట్ అండ్ వైలెన్స్, సెంట్రల్ యాక్ట్ అండ్ వైలెన్స్, ఇట్ ఈస్ డెఫినెట్లీ యూ నీడ్ ఇట్. అండ్ దెన్ స్కీమ్స్ జాయిన్ అయ్యే వ్యక్తులు లెక్కలేసుకొని మాత్రం రావాలి సార్. ద్వారకనాథ్ కరెక్ట్ చెప్పిండు అన్న. ద్వారకనాథ్ ఎందుకు చెప్పిండంటే నేను ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు నేను ఏమైనా ఖర్చు పెట్టగలిగితే ఎవరికైనా ఇవ్వగలుగుతాను. ఒకసారి నేను ప్రాక్టీస్ మానేసిన తర్వాత ఎవ్రీ పాయింట్ కౌంట్స్ ఫర్ and that all of us know those who retired can talk about much better. Those on active practice will not feel for it. Ramarao sir అడిగాడు ఇప్పుడు యాక్టివ్ ప్రాక్టీస్ అడిగాడు. ఇప్పుడు ఎంతో కొంత డిఫరెన్స్ దాన్ని చూస్తాం. దానికి నష్టపడినప్పుడు ఉండొచ్చు, ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉండొచ్చు, కానీ ఆ ఫేజ్ అందుకొరకే ఈ స్కీమ్స్ అన్ని కూడా లెక్కలేసుకొని వచ్చే స్కీమ్స్ రావు సార్. యూఆర్ సపోర్టింగ్ అవర్ కొలీగ్స్ అనుకొని రావాలి, కొంచెం పెద్ద మనసు ఉండాలి. అందుకొరకే ద్వారకా స్పీచ్ చాలా రోజుల తర్వాత విన్నా చాలా బ్రహ్మాండంగా మాట్లాడాడు. ఇక సంపత్రావు గారు అంటారా, సంపత్రావు గారు రెగ్యులర్గా పీపీడబ్ల్యూ స్కీము ఎప్పటి నుంచో లాంగ్ బ్యాక్ 2000లో ద్వారకన్న స్టేట్ సెక్రటరీ, నేను జాయింట్ సెక్రటరీ, వాళ్ళ తన స్టేట్ సెక్రటరీ, నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్, సంపత్రావు సార్ ఇప్పుడు పీపీడబ్ల్యూ చైర్మన్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్ స్టెప్ లాడర్, లాంగ్ హార్డ్ వర్కింగ్ దట్ గ్రూప్ ఈస్ దేర్. అండ్ ఇక్కడ యాక్షన్ కమిటీ టీం రావాలి గట్టిగా. మనం ఇప్పుడు ఈ జనగామ ఇన్సిడెంట్ చూసిన తర్వాత అందరూ ఒకసారి చూడండి, తెలంగాణ ఏమేది ఉంది, మన నిజామాబాద్ కూడా ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తాము. ఈ షుడ్ బి ఉన్నగా చూసారు కదా, అంతకంటే ఇక బాధగా ఏం లేదు. కానీ ఈ రాబోయే కాలంలో సుభాష్ గారు, తిరుపతిరావు చాలా బాగా పనిచేస్తారని, ఈసారి అన్ని 5 అవార్డ్స్ వచ్చినాయి. 5 కాదు, ఒకసారి నెక్స్ట్ ఒకటి ఎక్కువ తీసుకున్నామని ప్రయత్నం చేద్దామని ఆశిస్తూ నాకు నన్ను చీఫ్ గెస్ట్గా పిలిచి ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన మా జీవన్ రావు గారికి, సుభాష్ గారికి, బోత్ సెక్రటరీస్ విశాల్ అండ్ తిరుపతిరావు, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Sir, one day we should do a protest, sir.